So, welcome. To anyone who decides to drop by, I appreciate your time. Uh, so we're gonna get started going in a little bit. Just want to make sure everything's on the up and up. Make sure that everyone knows I'm actually streaming. Uh, People may or may not tune in. It all depends. Okay, it looks like things are starting up. Okay. Do 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 do. Making sure things are okay. Okay. Looks like we are officially now live. Uh, yeah. So, hello. Uh, I am new to this whole streaming thing. So, hopefully things will go well. Uh, yeah. I'm not exactly sure how Twitch works, but I'm going to be figuring it out. So, yeah, I'm new to the whole Twitch stream game thing, so I'll be playing some games, probably messing up a bunch. So feel free to make fun of me while I play the game, but in a tasteful way. Uh, so welcome to anyone who decides to join in. And yeah, so this is the stream. Uh, welcome. So I have a couple of games planned for today. I don't plan on streaming for too long, maybe for a couple hours, because it is the first stream and all. But yeah, I have a couple of games planned today. I will definitely be explaining the ones that I'm playing, so that you're not falling back in the loop of, oh, what the heck is this? I've never heard of this game before, or what am I looking at? So we will definitely be making sure things are on the up and up. Uh, yeah. So here we go. It took me a little while to figure out how to stream things, so I apologize in advance if things are too loud, if things are not too loud. It all just depends. But yeah, so this is the main. This is what you're gonna see every time I start it up. It'll be. It looks a little strange, I know, but I'm still getting used to the whole streaming thing. So, oh well, thank you, ZZ man. I'm glad you're able to hear me, and I'm not boistering my voice out loud. So, all right, great. So now we have a little bit of an audience. Not that it really matters. I appreciate anyone who comes in, even if it's just for a little bit. So, I suppose a little bit about me. I like to play games. I'm a nerd, obviously. Uh, this is again. Nothing's gonna be perfect, so I apologize in advance if things are too loud, not too loud. If things are not balanced, just let me know. I will easily be able to fix it. But if for whatever reason the game volume is like super duper loud, just let me know. If you can't hear me speak, also just let me know. But all right, enough dilly dallying. We're gonna start up the first game. So just give me a minute, and I'll be with you shortly. All right, you can hear it, but you can't see it just yet. So bear with me. There we go. All right, so welcome to the Binding of Isaac. This is the new Repentance DLC for the game. The game originally came out as a Flash game. Lower the game volume a little? Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I will lower that. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Hopefully it's not too loud. And you can still hear a little more. Alright, how about here? Can you hear me more than the game now? Hopefully it's a little bit more manageable. And it's not too loud. You can hear me more than you can hear the game. Because I'm still getting used to this whole thing. So hopefully you'll be able to hear me more than the game. I put the game volume up a little. I mean, I could put it up a little bit. So is this better? Okay, cool. I'm still getting used to this whole balance of everything. So I appreciate the feedback. Thank you for that. Alright. So this is Binding of Isaac Repentance. This is the new DLC they added a couple weeks ago. Do you want us to hear the background? What do you mean? Like, it should just be the game. There shouldn't be anything else. I mean, yeah, I do want you to hear the game. I don't want you to just hear my voice. I want you to revel in the music. Yeah, I want you to be able to hear everything, rather than just me. Okay. Alright, hopefully that makes it a little bit better, so you can hear it a little bit better. Just let me know if it's too loud, if it's not too loud. I'm still figuring it out, but just let me know. Hopefully it's not ear-bustingly loud, but you can still hear me over it. So a little bit about this game. It's a roguelike adventure game where you're playing as one of a variety of characters. It's actually a pretty fun game if you've never played it before. But it's a little bit more on the mature side, as you can see by the title screen. So definitely not suited for kids. But this is a fun game. So hopefully the balance of everything sounds good enough, so we'll get started. So I have been playing the game for a little bit. I'm still getting used to all the items in the game and still trying to figure out how to be good at the game, but I would say I'm decent enough at the game where I can describe it to you and you'll be able to freely understand how the game works. So the game is based in runs. So when you do a full playthrough of a run, it'll go through a bunch of floors, and you basically just have to not die while you're playing. So I'll start a new run. This is the normal character of the game. This is Isaac. There's a little item underneath him where it says the D6. You don't start off the game with it. You have to unlock it by playing the game through a little bit. So I actually have been playing this game quite a lot in recent times. Play a green level? No. See, that's... If I play it on green, it's a completely different game than if I play it on normal. I'll do a green level, but I want to show you just the base game to start with. You want me to start with green mode? Alright, fine. If you want me to start with green mode, I'll start with green mode. So there are a variety of characters. They all have different stats on the starting. And they all have different items that you can unlock. But I'm just going to be playing Isaac for the start. So I've been dared to start on green mode. So I will play green mode. So the way green mode works is completely different than the normal game. So this is Isaac. The active item that I have is the D6, as I said before. It's in the top left corner. Those little ticks that you see are charges. So every time we clear a room of enemies, or in this case, when we clear a group of enemies, it will charge a little bit at a time. As you normally play through the game, you can slowly upgrade your character with various things. The difference with green mode, though, is we're not actually exploring anything. We're going to be in this one room for most of the game, and we'll be fighting off waves of enemies, we'll be fighting some bosses here and there, and I'll explain more as we get through the game. But as you can see, we have 4 different doors ahead of us. This door down here is what's called the common item room. So it'll always... Yeah, it's kind of like zombies. Yeah, it's a little bit like zombies. So, yeah, we start off with 3 HP. And this is what they call the common item room. So this will always have an item in here. You won't have to pay to get into the door or anything. It's just free to get into. What the D6 does, if you want to know, it re-rolls any item that's on a pedestal like this one. So if I don't like this item, I can change it before I grab it, and it will give me a different effect. I will grab this one just to start. This is just rotten meat, so now I got an extra HP container. So the way HP works in this game is some enemies will deal a half a heart of damage, and some enemies will deal a whole heart of hit damage. But with red heart, you can recover the HP with a drop if you're lucky. And there are other types of HP, which I'll explain whenever I get them. But for now, we'll have 4 base starting HP because I grabbed that item. And it's in the top right corner, you can see it. This door is a locked door. It is another item room, but we currently don't have access to it. So the way we get access to it is we have to find a key. Now, since we're in green mode, every time as soon as I press this button, it'll start the enemy onslaught. Every little enemy onslaught will drop us some coins, which we can use in this item store. So this is the item store. The currency in this game is cents. So every time we pick up a cent, it'll be in the top left corner where the shiny coin is. And we'll progressively be able to buy items and stuff. So right here, there's a key. We have to get 5 cents to buy this key, but we'll be able to buy the key in short time. Also, the weapon in this game is tears. So you see these little white balls, they're just tears. So when Isaac shoots them, he can shoot them in a constant fashion for right now. But with various upgrades in the game, we'll be able to change his fire rate, change what he fires, change the effects of his firing. So it'll be a variety depending on what we get. I'm shooting these little fires out because sometimes they might have items or stuff. Hello. This is one of the just shopkeeper, dead shopkeeper guys. See, he cries to kill. Yeah, kinda. He's kind of sad, but yeah. Pretty much. So the reason why this basement also looks different is because normally it's not called the burning basement, it's just a basement. But I've progressed far in the game, so it kind of gave me it as an unlock. This one room to the left of here I didn't get to explain yet. This is the cursed room. The reason why it's a cursed room is because, as you can see, there are spikes on the door. So if I go into the door, it's going to cost me half a heart of HP. But depending on what's in the room, it might be worth it. So let's check it out. Alright, so there's a card in here, and there's a couple fire things in here. Oh, that was a cent, so now we have 1 currency. And that's another cent, so we got that. So the D6 unfortunately does not re-roll things on the ground, so whatever this card is what we're gonna have to keep. So we got the Empress card. May your rage bring you power. So the cards in the game are like one-use items, and they all do various things. So in this case, the Empress card, what it does is it makes it so that you get a Castlevania-like effect where your body is gonna change and you'll get a little bit more speed and a little bit more power, but it only lasts for a room. But since we're playing greed mode, we'll be in this room for the majority of the game, so we won't have to worry about that. Also in the game we have bombs. As you can see on my top left corner, I have 1 bomb. You can use it for this guy over here who's a judgment for bombs, so you can pay him in bombs and he'll give you various rewards, or you can just blow him up if you want to feel like a meanie and just want to kill him. But I don't want to do that just yet because we're just starting off. So, alright, so let me show you how the game starts. So there's this timer on this button. So every round will consist of about 10 seconds of just a little wave of enemies. And there's about 8 waves that we have to go through. And then a boss wave. So for now, I'm going to activate the Empress card. So as you can see, my movement speed got up. And now I'm shooting red tears instead of blue tears. So as long as we don't leave this room, we will keep this power up for the entire duration of this first part of the greed run. So let's start it off. So now we got some spiders, little spiders we gotta kill. They're pretty easy. It's like the Darkling. Yeah, a little bit. But a lot better. So the enemies in this game are a big variety of enemies. We got some headless guys shooting some blood around. We got some flies spooning around. We got some headless Isaac-looking characters that shoot little tears at us. So there's a big variety of enemies in this game, I will say. So we're going to do our best to not kill him. Here's some Isaacs that are on fire. Because we are in the burning basement, after all. From the Overlord Riku game, yeah. That is true. Sometimes the enemies will leave their husks. This one, because it's glowing green, it's known as a champion enemy. So the champion enemies are slightly tough. Also, if you did what I just did and get hit by accident on the button, it will actually stop the rounds mid-round. So you can go back to the shop if you need to. I didn't mean to do that. I just accidentally got hit. So expect that a lot. Expect me to get hit a lot by accident. But as you can see, we got through a little bit of some of the rounds. There are some coins on the ground. I'm going to be waiting to pick them up because there are some chances where you'll be able to duplicate the items on the ground. I currently don't have access to that yet, but if it happens, then it happens. So I'm going to hit this button again and we're going to keep fighting more enemies. So now we're fighting like purple flies, and we got a lot more little groups of spiders. We got some green flies. The green flies, as you can see, they're in a group. They won't stray from the group. So they're pretty easy to knock out. So I will grab these coins now. We're not going to go into the room because I do have my power-up, my demon-looking power-up form, so I'm going to keep it. As soon as I press this button, we're going to be fighting our first boss. So here we go. So this guy, he just spews out flies. He's like the demon lord of the flies. Sometimes, yeah, he'll shoot out a bunch of them. The enemies do like to move around a lot. So you do have to be careful when you're shooting them because you don't want to get hit while you're shooting them. So for now, we're just going to... And then when he dies, he spews out a couple of flies. So we'll get that one. And now we'll fight another boss. So this guy, he shoots out these little spider things. And he's basically like if you would cross a mummy with like an undead spirit. So... As you can see, he rolls his head out. Oh, I got hit. He rolls his head out and produces these little spider things that bounce around the room and really like to mess with me. And I do not appreciate that. So, while his head is rolled out, you can actually hit him, and it does damage. But you kind of also want to focus the body, too. But, yeah, if you hit him while his head is rolled out, you'll do damage to him, which is nice. So, yep, now we killed him. So technically this is all we need to do in the green one. We could hit exit and we could leave the room. But as you can see, there's this little like pentagram on the button. So what that means is we could go through an extra round, fight a slightly harder boss, and then we get a bonus room that appears on this floor. So if you think we should probably try the bonus room, I mean, I only have 1.5 HP, so there's a chance I might get hit by whatever we're gonna be fighting. But if you think that's something that you might want to see an extra bonus room, we'll be fighting a little bit of a harder boss. But we'll see if I'll be able to... I'll probably live. I'm sure that the boss won't kill me. So, you know what? I'm a risk taker. Alright, so I'm fighting a boss that's going to be jumping around a bunch and shooting a bunch of little, like, tears at us. But there are 2 of them. So I do have to be careful. As you can see, there are 2 of them. They do like to pair up, which is a little annoying. But for the most part, we could just dodge all their attacks and stay decently spaced away, and we probably won't get hit. But that could change at any moment. I mean, who knows? For now, we're just trying to not take damage. And hopefully we'll be able to just make it through. We're doing alright for right now. But the boss, the funny fact, the name of this boss, it's called Monstro. And I love that it's just that they have certain names for the bosses. I think that's really funny. So yeah, thankfully they don't change their attacks up that much. They have their whatever attacks is what their attacks are. So for now, we'll be able to beat him. And there we go. I know, we're getting close to death. Okay, so the room that popped up to the left, as you can see on the little icon to the bottom, there's a plus cross and there's a devil room. So what this room is that we just unlocked is called a devil deal. So if we enter the room, we'll have a chance of getting really powerful items at the cost of HP. Now, the problem is I do not currently have that much HP. So going into it... No, but see, the thing is, enter it now. If I don't enter it and I go to a new floor, I'll have a chance with the deal with the angel, which is similar to the devil, except you don't have to lose HP. Do it? But I don't have HP, though. I'm not gonna do it. But why would I do that? I have no HP. I have 1.5. I probably won't be able to take anything in there. Why? Alright, fine. I'll go in. Alright. So, now that I've entered the devil deal, there's a 50% chance on the next floor that we'll get an angel deal, or a 50% chance we'll get a devil deal. So I'm going to put out these fires. Maybe we'll get a little bit of money. Probably not. These red chests are called cursed chests. So, no, if we buy some, we won't get access to the devil room. The devil room is a one-time access. So as soon as I leave this room, we won't be getting it again for this floor. So these red chests, they're free. Sometimes they'll have little bonus benefits. But in this case, we got a couple of flies that surround us that damage enemies that don't really do much. I suppose I have 1 HP. I could buy this. Unfortunately, it would put me at a half a heart. I don't know if that's really a risk that I want to take. I could reroll this, but the problem is it might not necessarily be 1 HP. Do it? Alright. So now we have Gimpy. So now we're going to have a nice, funny mask on us. See, as soon as I exited the room, it's gone now. Once we took the devil deal, we won't get access to the angel room. But now we can go into the shop. So there's a variety of things we can get here. I definitely want the key for sure, so we can access that room. I'm going to buy a heart of HP because I would like to have HP back. And we can get one of these items. We can get, this little symbol is like one of the signs, like if you're a Virgo, a Taurus. They're all a variety of signs, and they all do a variety of things. Fully restock time. No, I don't need to. I don't need a full restock. I'm okay with 2.5 HP. I'll probably live. But we have this little card deck over here. Item, if you want me to buy that for 15 cents. I have like a dream catcher item over here. And I have whatever this is. I'm not sure which. I don't remember all the items in the game because there's so many. So I could grab one of these 3 items. So if there's any in particular that you guys want me to buy, we'll figure out what it does when I buy it. It might help me. It might not help me. So what should we go with? The dream catcher? Do you think we should go with the card deck? Or do you think we should go with the astrological sign? Dream catcher? Alright, I'll buy the dream catcher. So honestly, I'm not exactly sure what it does. I guess we'll figure it out as the game progresses. So now that I bought this key, we're gonna go into this room. So this is a cube of meat. I could choose to re-roll this because we have not used our re-roll yet. So this could potentially get us a much better item than what we currently have. So do you think I should grab the cube of meat, or do you think I should try to re-roll it? Because I'm down to re-roll. I'm down to not get this. It doesn't really help us too much right now. Yes? Alright, we'll re-roll it. Ooh, sad onion. So what this does is, as you can see, our stat went up. Now we're going to be constantly crying as our meat. Oh, sorry, I already re-rolled it. But this is better. See, now I'm constantly crying. So it's even better. So now we're going to be shooting faster because we're constantly crying now. So I think we might have even got off a little bit better. So before I go, I am going to buy another key. Because we'll be able to get to the item rooms on the next floor. So you see how these fires are red fires? These fires are actually called demon fires. So they'll shoot at you if you stare at them for too long. So, oh look, a half heart of HP. I'm sure glad I didn't buy a heart of HP. So now we'll just move on to the next floor. And we get a cute little cutscene. So yeah, every new floor we go to is going to have those little cutscenes. So now we're in the flooded caves room. So we also apparently grabbed, as our HP, we got a little bit of a soul heart. So what soul hearts are they're HP extensions, but they don't count as red heart HP. Fight time. We have to see what our items are first. First we have our common item. We have an 8-ball. I don't know if you want me to grab the 8-ball or if you want me to wait till re-roll it, because I could wait till I re-roll it and maybe we'll get something better. Or if you want me to grab the magic 8-ball, I suppose we could. It really just depends on what you guys want to do. I'm totally down to just grab the 8-ball, but it's totally up to you guys if you'd rather me wait and try to re-roll it with the die. So, what does it do? I believe it makes me shoot even faster than I'm already shooting. So, it'll up my shot speed. If you want me to do that. Up to you. 8-ball time? Alright. Magic 8-ball. And it also provides us a new card. So, this is number 7, the Chariot. May nothing stand before you. So what this Chariot card does is actually something interesting. Well, I'll go into it when we get farther in here. But here, I'll show you the shop while we're at it, while we're here. This machine over here, this is a slot machine where if you have any coins, you can bet money into it. And there's a little, as you can see, there are stats to the left. There's a little 3-leaf clover icon. If we ever get luck up, we'll get better chances of getting things from here. Otherwise, we really aren't going to get much from this. So, I'm not going to be gambling. Especially when we're in greed mode, I'm not going to be gambling my money away like that. We got some good items in here. Some decent items. How many items can you hold? A lot of the items in the game are passive items. So, as you can see on the top right, all those items that we have are passive. So, we can get as many passive items as we'd like. But certain items are active items, which we haven't found any yet. But if we find any active items, you'll see what they'll become. And they'll replace the die that I have. But for now, we can get as many passive items as we can get access to. So, for now, I'm not going to go into the cursed room yet. Because I only have 3.5 HP. So, I would rather start fighting. So, we're going to start fighting. Alright, so now we have a sentient poop. That's a smiling sentient poop. There is a lot of that in this game. These enemies, are not going to be able to damage them until you walk up close, and then they'll start firing at you. They take a couple of hits to kill, so we did that, thankfully. We got a mini little enemy version of the boss that we fought before. He shoots out little flies. I'm going to stick to being down here and let the enemies try to come towards me so that I don't have to deal with a bunch of enemies at once. So I'm going to be... They're still going to spawn at a progressive rate. So for here, now we got some bats we're going to be trying to get. The black one is slightly stronger, so we did have to try to go for that one. And now we got some bone enemies. They're going to be shooting some bones at us, which is a little scary. They're definitely more of a threat than some other enemies in the game. So I definitely want to get them down first. Oh, they got a bunch of these guys now. Which is not good for us, but they're just going to run around the room, so we don't have to worry too much. Just got to dodge them and dodge all their attacks. Oh, we took a little bit of damage. But that's okay. Alright, I'm going to use the card. What the card does is it gives us invulnerability, so I can basically just rush down all of these enemies for a little while. And then I got to basically kill all of them as fast as I could. So that was fun. It only lasts for about like 5 seconds, so it's not that practical, but sometimes when you're faced with a bunch of enemies, you kind of just have to get them all. Let's see, we got some spiders on the wall there that we're going to have to try to get, so we'll kind of wait for them to move over, and I will shoot them down. Alright, so now we got some coins, not a lot, but we got a decent amount of coins. We're going to go into the item room now. So that's a head of a dead cat. I'm not exactly sure what it does, but I'm totally willing to grab it if you guys want me to grab the dead cat head, or I could re-roll it. We could choose it for it to be something else. We don't have to grab the cat, so it's totally up to you guys if you want me to grab the cat. Grab it. All right, we'll grab it. Okay, so what this is it's an active item. So if we were to use this, we would not be able to use our die. So what this does is it'll explode our tears in a range like that. It's not exactly that helpful for us because we can only have one active item at a time. So I'm actually going to re-roll this. Now I have camo undies. I'm not exactly sure what that does, but now we have a pair of underwear on our character and a nice little headdress on our character. So now I suppose now I blend in with the background since I have camouflage. So now I look exactly like the floor. So I look black and very invisible right now. So that's pretty cool. So now in the store, we have a couple things we can get. We can get this little like compassy object. We can get a stapler, or we can get an eraser. I know what the eraser does. It's a one-use active item where you erase one type of enemy, and it's not exactly very useful. We also have this heart here, but I want to try to get a bigger item. So the stapler, I know the stapler has gives us more damage, and I believe will give us a staple icon on our character. And I'm not entirely sure what this item does. I am assuming it has something to do with maps, but seeing as how we don't exactly have much of a map, I'm not exactly willing to buy that one. But before we actually buy any items, we can go into the curse room because we have some HP here. So we can recover our HP as we go in the curse room. Alright, so this chest, this is what they call in the game a stone chest. So normally you wouldn't be able to open it up because it's locked stone shut. But we do actually have a bomb. So if we lay the bomb down, we'll be able to open it up. So let's lay the bomb down and open it up. And sometimes if we bomb some skulls, we'll be able to get some cards. So we got the Lover's card. The Lover's card gives you 2 red hearts, just spawned on the ground. And we got ourselves an item. We got Midnight Snack. So, remember the HP we lost earlier? Yeah, we have 4 HP again. So that's pretty good. We got a piece of moldy bread, which is always something you want to find when you're in a flooded cave inside of a basement. So I'm gonna buy the stapler because most likely we need more damage. So as you can see, now we have a little bit of a staple on our right eye. So now we have our damage up. We used to be doing about like 3 damage per hit. Now we're doing 5 damage per hit. So now we'll be able to kill things easier. Alright, so now we're going to fight the boss. It is a smiling piece of poo that likes to run around. That sometimes will spawn little poos. Whenever it whistles, it'll spawn little poos like that. So we kind of just have to move out of the way of the poo while it's trying to hurt us. And also, sometimes it'll shoot us like that. So we gotta be careful when it tries to shoot us. And it will also spawn little poo icons, so sometimes we can find items in those, but you never know. So another boss just spawned in because we didn't finish this one in time. It's a harder version of the first boss we fought. So hopefully, I just want to kind of kill this poo. There we go. Alright. So now this guy, instead of just shooting flies, is going to shoot spiders and other various insects at us. But he's still pretty easy. He's not exactly that difficult. We can still dodge him and also get hit by a spider on the ground. Yeah, sure. Alright, game. I see you. Alright, we just got a couple more enemies we gotta get here. Alright, so that was that. We'll grab the money on the ground. I still don't exactly have enough to buy anything, so we're gonna do the second boss fight. So the name of this boss, the big one that's running around, is called Gertie Jr. Because there's another boss in the game that's even bigger than him. And then this one is just like a miniature version of that. So, optimally, I definitely want to get rid of these guys as fast as possible. I got the little one already. The little one's dead, which is nice. So now all we have to do is just hit the big guy and not miss. Oh, I got hit. Big shocker. I'm not doing well in the game. Oh, still getting hit. He does move around sporadically, so it is not exactly easy to beat him. So now we beat him. What I am going to do, I'm going to use the Lover's card, so it spawns us 2 red hearts. So now we can go into the double deal, and we can basically spend our HP to get some really good items. So, let's see what we got on this double deal. Ooh, we got a couple of variety of items here. We got a dead cat, We got ourselves a a floating eye with some blood tearing down on it, and a spooky head. So I believe the spooky head gives us some damage ups and a variety of other effects. Dead cat is in a pool of items called Guppy items. Guppy is the name of the cat of the main character Isaac's like pet cat. So what that does is it will put us down to 1 red HP, but it will give us extra lives. So if we were to die, it will bring us back to 1 life. So I'm down to grab at least like most of the. Pretty much, I could grab all these items if you want me to. I don't have to grab all these items, but I can grab all these items if you want me to. They will power up my character a bunch. So I got damage up, range up, and controlled tears. So what that means is, as you can see, while I shoot, I can actually change the direction of the tears of where everything shoots, which is pretty cool. And they're purple now. I am going to grab the dead cat. So now we'll have a little dead cat icon next to our head. And then I can grab this too. It will kill us, but we will respawn outside the room. So now we have a damage upgrade, and we have 8 extra lives. So if I die again, I'll get revived with 1 HP, which is not horrible. So now in the shop, we don't exactly have a lot of things that we want to buy. In terms of what we might want to buy, we might want to buy a key so we can get the item on the next floor. We could buy this heart. This blue heart that's pulsing is a soul heart. So it basically counts as a red heart, but gives us another HP. So that's something we might want to buy. The red heart, you can't actually buy it because I haven't taken damage. So I'm actually going to buy a key, and we're going to buy this HP. So we can take a little bit of extra damage. And I could either go to the next floor, or I could gamble. If you want me to gamble my 2 cents away, I could totally gamble my 2 cents. You never know what we might get from this. We might get something good. We might get absolutely nothing. I'm willing to gamble because this is greed mode after all. So up to you if you want me to even bother gambling my money away. I don't have to, though. I could save it for the next floor. I don't exactly have to gamble it away. But I'm sure people on the stream would want me to gamble it, so I'm willing to gamble it. Alright. Nothing. And, wow, a half heart of HP. Yeah, that, is very helpful. Not at all. So for now, we're just gonna go on to the next floor. There's nothing else for us to do. And yeah, we're just gonna go to the next floor. And we got a new little, scene. It has another item, kind of a couple various items. Alright, so now we're into the depths. Each floor is going to have different themes based off of where we are. Let's see, the common item. Ooh, this is a really good item. This is a mom's key. So it'll give us 2 keys, and anytime we encounter a chest of any kind, it'll boost our rewards from the chest. So it really just depends on what we get. But we can go into the item room. So we got a floating eye. I'm not exactly sure what this item does. I would say let's wait to reroll, because I'd rather reroll this and maybe get something better. Maybe something I already know. In terms of the shop, oh wow, the shop is nice to us. They left us a free heart to grab. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to see if I can douse this fire. Maybe it'll pop us something out. I'm not exactly sure if it will, but as you can see, also we have this rock over here with the little X on it. That's something in the game called a tinted rock. So what that means is if we ever gain access to a bomb, unfortunately we don't have a bomb in the shop right now, but if we had a bomb, we could bomb this rock and it could spawn us these blue hearts if we're lucky. Also, these fires, these blue fires, if we hit them with a bomb, will also sometimes spawn us some blue hearts, which is really nice because we could always use more HP. I'm definitely willing to get this battery, but I don't have any money at the moment, which is unfortunate. So for now, we're just gonna start attacking these enemies. So yeah, every time we beat a wave of enemies, we'll be able to gain a charge on our die, which is nice. Thankfully, we do have a lot more strength, so we'll be able to kill these enemies relatively easier. Not every enemy is going to be super easy to kill, but some of these enemies are definitely going to be easier. Now we have a giant floating, giant jumping around fat child, which took some of my HP away, which is a little annoying. Also, what these shots do, they have a fear shot. So if I do hit some of these enemies and they become a different color, they will actually run away from me rather than try to attack me. These enemies that they have the little brains in the back, I can only hit them from a certain side. Otherwise, they're immune to damage. So now we got some worm enemies that are burrowed underneath the ground. So we definitely got to be careful of those. We don't want to get hit while we're just moving around. So yeah, as you can see, these rounds will easily get more and more chaotic with the more enemies that like to spawn in. We got more smiling, moving poops. Not exactly a fan of that. I'm going to get this worm guy for sure. I definitely don't want him to be alive. Definitely trying my best to hit these moving poops before they hit me. Alright. Looks like we cleared out the first wave of enemies, which is not bad. I'm going to grab these coins. I believe it will have enough for an item, but I do want to go in here. I want to re-roll this. So, this is an active item. Mom's bottle of pills. So, it has, I believe it's a similar charge, a little bit under charge of the D6, but I will use it. So, what this does is it gives us a random pill. It is in the same slot as the card slot was. We currently don't know what the effect of the pill is, though. It is a random pill. Once we use it, we'll be able to know what the effect is. So, I'm not exactly sure if I want to do that just yet, but I might consider it. In the shop, though, we're definitely going to buy this car battery. I've bought the car battery a bunch, so I got an achievement for an extension cord in the basement. So, what that basically meant is that, oop, I did not mean to buy that key. Whoops. What that basically means is that we unlocked a new item that we may or may not find in this run. So what the car battery does is, normally we can only have an active item up until its max value. It'll be at a green charge. With the car battery, it'll let us go an extra charge. So as you see, we'll be able to fill up our charge even more, which is pretty good. So let's use this pill and see what it does.
Shot speed down.
So we used it, and now our shot speed is going to be a little bit slower, but it's not that big of a deal. We got a couple of shot speed upgrades, but now if we ever encounter any more pills, we'll be able to see exactly what they are. So now we can fight the boss. We got this guy here. His little red trail, if we were to walk into it, does deal damage to us. So we do have to be careful of that so that we don't take damage. And he does run pretty fast, and he's already dead. Alright, so this boss, he's spawning in some bombs. He made this enemy spawn, which I don't appreciate. This boss is one of the horsemen of the apocalypse. That's why he's running around with a little horse there. I believe this is the one of the horsemen of war. So that's why whenever he decides to, he can drop bombs, which is really annoying. But we are doing good damage to him. After we hit him enough, he'll actually dismount from his horse. Like that. And now he's going to run after us. So we're definitely going to have to avoid him. But when he does get hit with the fear shot, he does not want to attack us, which is nice. But yeah, he runs really, really fast. So we do have to be careful. We don't want to take damage here. Hopefully, we won't be taking that much. Alright, we got him. So that's our regular boss fight for the floor. So I will grab the money that it gives us. And then I am going to try to do the second fight. So we'll see what it is. So this is one of the 7 deadly sins. This one's name is Envy. So he doesn't actually attack you. But what his gimmick is every time you kill one of his forms, what he does is he splits into the smaller forms. As you can see, he splits into a smaller head. And every time you beat one of his smaller heads, he's gonna keep spawning smaller heads. So once we see these little small heads, they're really easy to kill. So we can get rid of them no problem. This is probably the easiest of the 7 deadly sins. So yeah, a lot of the bosses in this game, they have a variety of foes you fight against. the seven deadly sins, the four horsemen of the apocalypse, the devil, a bunch of different kind of things. It's it's not exactly religious, but it has like religious themes in it. There's a big whole story and lore to this game that I could explain, but it would take a whole other stream. I could probably explain to the best of my ability. But yeah, now we have the devil room. We're gonna go in it and see what we got. So we have a couple of chests, and we have a book of some kind. Oh, here's another pill. So we got this pill, which means it's the exact same pill as the one we had before. So I'm not gonna grab it, and we're not gonna use it. This chest, it gave us some HP. This item is an active item. I'm not gonna grab it because it's not exactly helpful to us because we do have our die. So we are just gonna skip that for now. Let's see what this pill does.
Shot speed up.
Well, that shot speed down that we had before is gone. So that's pretty good. Unfortunately, we don't exactly have much of anything else we can do here. This item is a full charge. If I were to buy it, it'll give me an instant full charge of my D6, which I might want to do because I still have this bottle of pills. So I'm actually going to buy that. So we're going to buy the full charge. And we're going to reroll this. And we got a spider. So now we have a slow effect. So there's sometimes, as you can see, when we have those little glowing tears, we'll be able to both strike fear into our enemies so that they'll avoid us, and we'll slow them down as well. So that was a pretty good reroll, all things considered. So now we're in the, as you can see, this looks like a little gaping hole here. This floor that we're about to go into, yeah, what is that? You'll see as soon as we go in, so we might as well go in. So it'll show us another little cutscene of finding some items, because we're in greed mode. We are now inside of the uterus. The main plot of this game is when you go through the game the first time, Isaac will have to defeat his mother, or a figment of his imagination of his mother. And when he does, a couple of times, you actually go inside her, his envisioning of her uterus. He said something that needs to be checked. Yeah, I try not to, swear too much in the chat, only because I don't want to get demonetized. I don't want to get in trouble. So just be careful about what you say in the chat. But for the most part, you should be able to say almost anything, but just be careful. But for now, we're gonna go and check our item room. Oh, we got us, this is a Tropicamicide. So now our tears are gonna be, shooting a little bit faster, and their size is gonna be a little bit bigger. Oh. Yeah, yeah, you're definitely not supposed to be saying that in chat. But yes, what you are inferring is in fact correct. But it's not actually inside someone's body. It's a figment of the main character's imagination, because he's a child and he has like a hard life and whatever. So it's not exact. You can't actually see it. Oh, we have a little eye here. So we got a bunch of items classified in the mother category. So now I have a chance of shooting double the tears. As you can see, now we're shooting a bunch more tears out. And we have this little knife next to us. What this little knife does is it's a passive attack item. So if enemies were to run into me and they run into the knife, they will be taking damage. So all in all, that was a pretty good pickup. And we have actually a chest here. So let's see what's inside here. We have a ton of items in here. That's thanks to the mom's key that we got. We have this white dime, which will actually cost, it'll be the amount of about 10 cents instead of 1 cent. So now we have 19, which is pretty good for buying stuff in the shop. We also have, we have this tinted rock. I can actually show you now that I have bombs what exactly this does. So if I put a bomb here, it'll spawn us a heart. And we can actually buy this coin too, which is pretty cool. So now we have a decent amount of HP, so hopefully we won't be dying anytime soon. But if you're new to the stream, welcome. We're playing The Binding of Isaac. This is a fun little game where you play as a character and you basically try to survive. We're doing the greed mode. I was tempted into playing greed mode by people in the chat. So this is not normally how the game looks, but this is what we're doing. So I'm gonna buy this. It gives us an HP upgrade in red HP and a luck upgrade. So now, as you can see, our bottom left icon, the 3-leaf clover, now we have a 1. So there's a luck basically. Oh yeah, hashtag greed mode. Yeah, well, we greedy today. So what the luck does is it increases the chance of our bonus shots that we have. The bonus shots that we currently have are when you see it pink like that, there's a chance we can slow the enemies, and the fact that they're like dark purple, we can strike fear into our enemies, so they'll run away from us when we try to hit them. So for now, we're just gonna start this. The way that the greed mode works is every time we hit this button, there's gonna be a 10-second interval where there's gonna be a bunch of enemies that spawn in, and we have to try to defeat them all before the time runs out. The dog thing chasing you is like Castle Crashers. It's a cat. It's a dead cat head. But yeah, it's kind of like little. They're like little familiars, so they will just kind of. Oh, I should play Castle Crashers. Yeah, I'd have to get it on here, but I could totally do that at some point in the future. I'll definitely consider doing that because that is a fun game to play. But for now, we're gonna hit the button and we're gonna see what happens. So now we have a bunch of little enemies that spawned in. These guys are little flies that when I kill them, they're gonna spawn little projectiles. These fat guys, they shoot a type of shot which is called brimstone, where it covers that entire area, and if I were to get hit in that area, I would be taking a lot of damage really, really fast. Like that. So they're definitely dangerous enemies you have to be careful of. I did get hit a little bit, which is to be expected. I'm not exactly the best gamer in the world, so expect to see me fail a bunch. Now we have some enemies that'll spit out some stuff. It's nice when they're slowed because their shot speed will slow down, which is pretty nice. So if we actually stay far away from these enemies, we could actually kill them while they're off screen. It looks like the back. Oh, yeah. That is true. Oh, I got some ghost enemies that'll try to warp up to me and deal damage, which as you saw, they did. I am taking quite a bit of damage, which is definitely not what I want to see. But we're definitely trying to just get these enemies while we're off the screen, because I don't want to take damage. Those are the enemies where they're the skulls in the ground, where if you approach them, they'll attack you. But they won't attack you if you don't approach them. So I'm trying to be very careful, trying not to lose more HP. Alright, so we finally... Yeah, I'm getting my butt kicked. I know! I'm not good at the game. I'm trying my best here. So now we have 23 coins, so we could buy some of these items. I'm actually going to buy the Mom's Pearls. So now we get more luck and more range. So now our shots try harder. I'm going to try harder, okay? I'm trying my best here. Now we're going to be fighting the boss of this floor. So let's see who we got. We got more of those Gertie Juniors. These guys are definitely scary enemies because they will try to chase you. And when I slow them down, it definitely makes it easier to hurt them. Which is very nice. I'm very happy we got that shot speed slow down. Of course, I'm still going to get hit because I'm very not good at the game. But now we're hitting this guy. And now that he's down, we'll go to the next boss. Alright, so we got a big rolling around, couple of big rolling around guys. That one is a Wrath. That's one of the 7 deadly sins. So he's going to be dropping bombs all over the place. He also dropped an item on the ground, which I'll pick up in a little bit. But we have a lot going on right now, which I definitely am not a fan of. There's a lot going on. A lot of enemies. I'm not exactly a fan of that. Alright, we killed Wrath, which is nice. So Wrath is gone. I definitely want to hurt these guys without being too close. They do like to roll around a lot. And I got hit. What a shocker. Whew. That was a boss floor. So we're going to pick up our coins. You did see there is an item on the ground. This is a different kind of item called a trinket. So trinkets are something that Isaac holds in a different pocket of his pocket. We have an umbilical cord. So there are chances now that whenever we take damage, we do have a chance of spawning half red hearts like that. Unfortunately, as you can see, we cannot grab this because we have blue heart containers, and they cannot be refilled by red hearts. So that's kind of unfortunate, but not much we can really do about that. So we do have a decent amount of HP, so I am considering doing the extra boss on this floor, so let's do it. Alright, so now we have a zombified version of Monstro, which is one of the bosses we fought earlier in this run. Yeah, that shoot those giant shots. I also apparently have, I didn't even realize now I have a baby on me that will spawn in anytime I may take damage. Which is basically, he's like a little familiar, where he'll kill enemies if they spawn too close to me. He'll reach out and try to do some damage. Which is not horrible, but it's not exactly amazing. So I'm still trying to avoid the enemies. Random soul heart drop. You can thank our luck stat for that. Which is very nice. We're definitely hurting these enemies pretty well. As you can see, the boss HP is kind of just down there in the middle. He's still trying to do those brimstone shots, and I'm still getting hit because I'm not good at this game. But, jeez. Did not mean to get hit by that. The bosses, they kind of share an HP bar to an extent, so you do kind of just have to be careful. They do have their own HP, so once I hit one of them, the other one should probably die. But we did lose a lot of HP on this floor, which is not what I was going for. So, thank you, Greed Mode. So I kind of got out of that one a little riskier, so we're going to see what's in the devil room. There is an enemy in the devil room, which is not optimal, but we did kill it. I am going to reroll these. Oh! Okay, so this item on the right is absolute garbage, and we're not going to pick it up. But this item on the left, this item on the left, we're going to be losing 2 HP to buy it, but this is Mom's knife. Oh, baby, this is a great item. So now, I have 2 extra knives on the side of me. No, picking up the item on the right. No, I'm not picking that one up. I'm picking up Mom's knife. This one's so much better. So what this does is, because I have the Mom transformation, I have an extra knife on me, so now I have 3 knives. So I could do this, and all enemies will be taking damage from that. But also, this is a ranged projectile, which will do damage to enemies and pierce through them. So now we have a knife that we can run around with. In terms of items that we want to buy, I'm going to hit my bomb right here. Because if I hit the bomb on this little spinny symbol, it's going to re-roll all the items in this room. So maybe we'll get something good. BFF. What BFF does is it makes our companions a little bit faster. I'm not going to get that, though. I'm going to buy pay to play. So it gives us a couple more coins, which is not bad. I wish I could get more items in this room, but I do not have more money. So we're just going to unfortunately have to go to the next room. So here we go. And get a nice little cute cutscene of some items. Alright, now we're in Sheol, which is basically the equivalent of the demonic place. So what pay to play does is, as you can see, now this door has a coin slot in it instead of a key slot. So now anytime we want to go into our item room, which we only have a couple more of on this greed run, we only have to pay 1 coin to go in. So here's our common item room. We have our syringe here. So this is experimental treatment. So we got a range upgrade, a damage upgrade, a range upgrade, a shot speed upgrade, a luck upgrade, and a shot speed upgrade. And it decreased our movement speed, which is a little scary. But yeah, now we move a little slower, but we do a little bit more damage. In this item room, we have a mask. I'm not exactly sure if I want to grab the mask just yet. But here's our item room. This little guy over here is what they call a demon judgment. So if I were to sacrifice HP, I could feed him some health, which isn't exactly what I want to do. We got some decent items in here. I am going to use a key here because this will give us a soul heart, which is definitely what we want. We want more HP because I took too much damage. And for now, we're just gonna start off the floor and see what we got. All right, so here's the knife in action. So normally these enemies you would have to pierce through to hurt them, but with the knife, we'll just easily smash our way through it. Oh, we got ourselves a little mini boss here. They're definitely scary enemies, but we easily got that one dead. He spawned us some poops, which is definitely not what I want to see. Unfortunately, this floor is a little dark, so we do have to be careful because we are sort of in the dark here. Not entirely. We can still kind of see the enemies. Now we got some ghosts that I was able to kill pretty easily. We got an upgraded like bone guy who I'm gonna get right easy. Nice little mini boss there that we were able to kill pretty easily. Now we're on 1 HP. I'm definitely not a fan of that. I definitely gotta watch myself a little more and not die. Thankfully, we do have the 8 lives left. Oh, we got a soul heart there, and we got Wheel of Fortune. Not exactly super helpful, but not awful. Oh, jeez. We got a bunch of different enemies here. This enemy will try to shoot us down with bombs, but thankfully we don't have to worry about that. Alright, we somehow made it out of this floor. I don't know how we were able to do that, but we were. Wheel of Fortune spawns us one of these slot machines. Not exactly helpful, but we will most likely bomb it. So we will buy a bomb here. I wish I had more HP. I'm going to buy this. Terracloth. So Terracloth gives us the chance of spawning anytime we get drops. There's a chance we can spawn a card like we just did. Ooh, another battery. We might want that. So what Justice does, it gives us a couple of drops, which is pretty good, I will say. I am going to bomb these guys. We're going to see if anything comes out of them. Steam sale! Oh my god! Okay, so if you don't know what this is, it has all prices in the shop. So now every item we get is going to be half price, which I would say is pretty darn good if you ask me. I'm going to bomb this. Maybe we'll get some money out of it. Okay, we got that. We're going to get the battery thing now. Beat the juice out of them. So now every time we hurt an enemy, we're gonna get a chance of reroll of our die doing things. We're gonna reroll this. Yes, booger tears. So that means we're gonna have a chance with the booger tears. We're gonna have a chance of sticking to our enemies. So I assume that means the knife is gonna stick onto the enemy. So that's pretty good. So we're gonna do the boss floor. We're gonna see what this is. He is spawning some enemies, so I do have to be careful. But we killed that one really fast. I told you, the knife is a great weapon. This enemy right here, this is a Krampus. Basically, when you hurt him to a certain degree in a normal fight, he was split into 2, and you'd have to fight 2 Krampuses. But you saw how fast this knife is doing its job. So, greed, yeah, we're pretty greedy, and we're doing pretty well, I would say. In terms of new items that I want to buy, I'm gonna get the coat hanger, which is pretty good. Ooh, small mushroom, that's pretty good. But unfortunately, we're not gonna be doing much here. I am gonna blow up this little demon baby. Okay, it didn't do anything for us, but I was hoping it would give us something, but it didn't. But that's okay. Let's see. Anything else we want to do in here? No. We're gonna do the other boss fight because I do want the coins that spawn from it. Oh. Yeah, I could not see that attack coming. So I died. So, unfortunately, I did die, but now we have 1 HP of a red heart. That is a little unfortunate. But now we know what the boss is, so we could just be a lot more careful while we fight this thing. Or at least try to be more careful. And not get ourselves killed. If we get one of them, yeah, now the fight should be easier, because we only have to kill one of them now. And we got our little baby chilling with us. Alright, we got him. So that was pretty good. I'm a little annoyed with the fact that I took damage there, but what are you gonna do? Oh, nice. So we did get a double deal. Sometimes in the double deals, they won't give you items. In this case, we have what's called a black heart. So it gives us black heart HP now. Now we got some devil HP, which is pretty awesome, I will say. Unfortunately, there's not much we could do in terms of buying stuff from the shop here. But all in all, that was a really good floor, except for me dying the one time, which is a little unfortunate. But alright, so now we're going to go to the exit. Sometimes there will be enemies in the exit. As you can see, I could not see the darkness. And we did get hit by a spider there, which is a little unfortunate. But what are you going to do? So now we're going to move on to the next floor. And see what it has in store for us. Alright, so now we're into the shop. This is the second to last floor of greed mode. So basically what this is... Why didn't I pick up the half hearts? I can't because I only have one red heart container. And black hearts do not refill. You can only heal them if you get more black hearts. I unfortunately did not have access to more black hearts. So yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Alright, so we got... Ooh, Binky? Binky's pretty good. I'll definitely be buying that. So Binky is something I'm definitely going to be going for. Ooh, gotta get rid of that demon fire. We do have some really good items here, so... Yeah, this is the last floor before we fight our final boss fight. But for now, let's just try to get through this floor. Now we got some... These are basically like the guys that we saw in the shops, but they're like on nooses, so they'll move around and stuff. We got a little enemy over here. That dude was a legend. This real OG, yeah. These enemies aren't too awful. Alright, so this little enemy right here is actually Greed himself. Which is pretty interesting that we're fighting Greed right now. Here's a darker version of that one dude we fought the one time. If you lose all your Blackheart HP, it actually makes a small little bomb in the room, which hits all enemies, which is pretty nice. Oh god, more Greed? Okay, they really want us to fight some more Greed here. Oh, I took more damage. Unfortunate. I'm still taking damage. Unfortunate. And we got some Envy in the room. Definitely not a fan of Envies in the room. I'm probably going to die here. Yep. Oh, jeez. Well, I did die. Not a big deal. We still have all this money. All the enemies went away, which is nice. We do have a soul heart here, which is nice. I am going to buy the Binky. So it's going to bring us a tears up, and it's going to bring us a health up. I'm also going to buy this, the heart, which gives us HP, which is funny. So now we have a little bit more HP, so I won't die as fast. Now we have to go back and fight a couple more rounds of stuff, but now we're not collided with enemies, so it won't be as nearly as difficult. Alright, we definitely want to hit these, and sometimes Binky will generate us a soul heart like it just did there, which is pretty nice. We definitely want to get rid of these Envies because they can definitely be a little scary. Especially with all these big monsters. It's a little scary. So yeah, sometimes if we take damage, we will get Soul Heart back, which is exactly what we need whenever we take a lot of damage. I am just going to immediately fight the boss, so we're just going to fight whatever this is. It is a giant spider that has giant spider legs, and there's also another spider. So we're fighting a bunch of spiders on this floor. We killed that one pretty fast. And we got that one. Alright. So we did the boss pretty quickly, but now we just have to fight another boss. Some skelly guys. I'm not a fan of these skeletons. They're very scary enemies. Oh, we're taking a little damage. So as you can see, we're taking more and more damage the deeper the floors we go. So I do have to kind of be a little bit more careful in that regard. We did lose all of our soul hearts, which is a little unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Alright. Let's see what we can get here. This is HP. I am going to buy this. I'm going to reroll the... Oh my goodness! Look at that! Oh, we definitely want that. I'm going to go in the curse room, hopefully get something. Nope. Okay, we didn't get anything. Darn. Oh, we want that item so bad. We need to get a... We need 1 coin. That is magic mushroom. It looks exactly like a Mario mushroom. And it buffs up our stats by a lot. So, I really want this item. So, I'm going to be fighting this boss. And hopefully we'll get a coin. Alright, so you heard that little thing? That is one of Mom's hands coming down. That was going to try and hurt us. But it's no big deal. For now, we need to hurt all these enemies before we can fight the big guy. Alright, he revealed himself. I really need a coin here, game. I would really appreciate getting a coin. I will take damage. Nope. Come on. Darn, I really need a coin, though. I will go in the double deal. See what we get. Oh, please give me a coin from these fires. 1 coin. Darn it. Guppy's Paw and a bomb? Oh... Alright, so here's Guppy's Paw. What it does, it changes all of our red HP into blue HP. So we basically just got almost triple our health from that. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to reroll it, which would be nice. I really wish I had a way to get a coin. I don't have any ways of getting coins, unfortunately. It's sad. I will buy a bomb with a little bit of money I have left. Alright. So this is in fact the second to last floor of the run. We have had a really good run so far. There's a chance I might actually win this. But we'll see. I suppose I could have looked at the exit first. Alright, well. This is it. This is our last floor. So here we go. So this is Ultra Greed. This is the big boss of Greed mode. So everything has come up to this point, and this is where our big boss fight is. Once we enter this door, we're going to be hitting our big boss fight. So I hope you guys are ready. It's taken us a little while to get here. It's taken us an hour, but we're definitely going to try and win this big boss fight here. So you see, there are these hanged men in here. They are not enemies, but as soon as we hit the middle of this room, we're actually going to be fighting Super Greed, as you'll see in a second. So we are going to be fighting Super Greed here. So we'll get a couple of coins. Unfortunately, there are no more shops. But now, as you can see, every time we take damage, we're going to be taking a full heart of damage, not half. So we have to be really careful here going into this Greed fight. But here he is. This is Ultra Greed, guys. This is what you wanted to see. You wanted to see me fight Ultra Greed. Here he is. So, the gimmick of his fight is he's going to be shooting a bunch of these key things down of coins. And they all have varying effects. The ones that have the key icon on them are the ones we definitely want to avoid the most. Because anytime we were to let him get away with that one, he would be able to open up doors to bring in a bunch of enemies that we just do not want to deal with. So yeah, he's definitely not an easy fight. I am doing a decent amount of damage, though. Thanks to the knife. If I didn't have this knife, I probably wouldn't be doing as much damage as I am doing. Alright, so the hearts, if we let him absorb those, he's just gonna heal. Which is not that big of a deal. That one's probably the least threatening. We have a bunch of these little guys protecting us because I've been getting hit. Hearts, again, we're not worried too much about hearts. I'll get rid of some of them. Hearts again, okay. He's been doing a lot of hearts, which is not awful, but it's not exactly what we're looking for. Bombs, we definitely want to get rid of because they'll shoot off big explosions. Alright, we're on to the second phase of the fight. So now he's going to get a lot quicker. And a lot more enemies are going to spawn, which is a little scary. Sometimes you don't want to just fight Ultra Greed himself. You just want to fight all his little minions. So, hopefully we'll be able to come out of this alive, but who knows? We're doing some damage. Oh, nice. We got a Soul Heart back, which is nice. Oh, the key. We definitely want to get rid of the keys. Oh, well. Now we're going to see a bunch of little mini greeds come on out, which is a little scary. But thankfully we have all these little guys protecting us, so this actually isn't as bad as it could have been. We could also deal a lot of damage to greed while we're doing that. So we're actually about to win the run if we almost get him. We're taking a little damage, but it's not that big of a deal as long as we deal damage to greed. We got a Soul Heart back, which is really good. We're about to actually end greed. No, I died while I ended greed! No! Oh, you've got to be kidding me, dude. Oh, so what happens when we beat greed, and if we die, we have to fight him all over again? Oh, man. I was so close. I just got hit too much. Because there was too much going on, man. Oh, jeez. Alright, bombs. Definitely don't want to get hit by those. Oh, this is... I literally did. I know! But I got hit, so it warped me back. There's not much we can do about that. I think this is definitely going to be a lost run. I don't see a way for me to come back. Unless I miraculously somehow gain HP. This is not a very good run for us anymore. I can't use the half hearts. I take a full heart of damage every time I get hit by greed. That's the problem. Actually, I'm gonna let some of these keys live. So then you can spawn in some of the enemies. As crazy as that sounds, it'll give me more of a chance to attack him. But I do just have to be careful of all these little mini guys. If I let some of them live, I think he won't do any attacks, which would be pretty good. So I will try to let a couple of them live. For as long as I can. Oh, well, nope. He just resets out of it anyway. Never mind. Alright, I just have to try my best to not get hurt here. What game is next? You will see. But for now, we're just trying to really not die here. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so screwed. Spin the knives. There's so much happening. I could be hurting greed while I'm doing this, but I'm afraid. I don't want to get hit by these guys. And that's what's scary. Alright, I'm going to try to hurt greed a little bit while his guys are here. He does have upgraded defense while these guys are out. But no big deal. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. So many keys. Oh, me died. Shoot. Yeah, I don't have any helper dudes. I know. It's so annoying. I have 2 lives left. I don't see myself winning this. I'm just going to say that now. We got a little too greedy in terms of trying to win, but yeah, I don't see us winning this. Oh, we got a soul heart! There is a chance! There is a small chance because we got a soul heart that time. Oh, I don't know now. I lost the soul heart almost immediately. I mean, there's still a chance, but I really... Oh, there's a soul heart over there! I need to grab it. I need to grab that with all my might. Yes! Okay, we got the soul heart. Perfect. Alright, so now there's a chance we can actually survive, provided I do not take any more damage. Or if I do take damage, if I could get a heart, we'll be really good if that'll happen. So now, all I'm trying to do at this point is just trying to not get hit here. Bombs? That's the easiest phase. Let all the bombs explode. I'm not even worried about it. Okay, we took a half heart of damage, which is fine. Now we got a little helper guy that's going to help us out a little bit. Keys. Okay. Oh, God. We do not have the soul heart to help us this time. We got hit with a half heart of damage, so we're still alive. Barely, but we are alive. Alright. Oh, we still have a half heart of HP. We're still trucking it. We're still alive. Barely. But we have a little bit of protection. If only I had 3, I know. But we're doing okay, provided we only take half hearts of damage. Bombs, that could be a little scary. I definitely don't want to get hit by the bombs. Ah, darn it. Oh, jeez. This is our last life, guys. I really don't see us winning. Sniped, I know. We're gonna try, but I really don't see us winning here. We had such a good run, too. I'm so upset. This was all good until I got cheated of winning the greed fight. And I'm so angry about that. Like, come on, man. That's so not fair. Okay, we took a half heart, which is fine. So as long as we don't get hit by greed himself, we should be okay. I mean, everything else that deals damage to us deals it in half hearts, which is fine. But if we get hit by greed himself, we pretty much just get screwed. So, full charge? Yeah, I know. I'm really trying my best here. Alright, he's active again. As long as we don't take hits from greed, we should be okay. I'm going to try my best to avoid everything that he dishes out. His little mini enemies, I do not care about as much. I mean, I do a little bit. Keys, okay. Definitely want to... Oh, and we got hit. Darn it! Ah, we were so close, but... yeah, that's a little unfortunate. We got killed by greed. We got sniped part 2. Yeah, I know. We got cheated by greed. I'm sorry, guys. We really got cheated by greed here. But, yeah, that was greed mode. We got to greed, which is pretty good. But, unfortunately, we just could not pull through. And we died. Next game? Yeah, I know. So, yeah, this is Binding of Isaac. This was a fun run. That was Greed Run. I will definitely show you more runs in the future. I'll show you what the normal game is like. You'll be excited. So, for now, we're going back. So, I'm gonna set the next game up. But for right now, I need to get a drink. I need a little bit of hydration. Gotta keep yourself hydrated. So, I will start setting up the next game. It is sort of in the same category as Isaac, but not really. It's kind of in the same... Oh, you'll see. You're gonna predict what game is next? Okay, sure. What do you think my game is gonna be, ZZ, man? What do you think? Dragon Ball? Haha. Ha. 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 It might be, but it might not be. You don't know that for sure. But for now, I'm gonna leave you for a little bit. I'll set things up. I'm gonna get a drink. Try to... Oh, man, I'm so upset, though. We lost the greed fight. That's so... I was so cheated, man. Well, for now, Luigi's Mansion. No, not Luigi's Mansion. I can only do stuff I have on Steam at the moment. That's a little unfortunate. But, yeah, so let me set the new game up. I'll be right back. So I will be right back. All right, and we're back. Thank you for waiting. I know it wasn't that long to wait, but I do appreciate you guys letting me set up the game. So this new game that we're gonna be playing is gonna be a little different. A little different than the other game we were playing. The other game, it was kind of a bit cutesy, a little bit, but it also had the whole like, oh, angel and devil thing. This game is a lot different. As you will soon see. Uh, Here we are. It should pop up. There we go. So this is Dead by Daylight. Death is not an escape. So this game is completely different than Binding of Isaac. This is a survival horror game, as a matter of fact. So in this game, you can play one of two sides. You could play as a survivor trying to beat a killer of a certain variety, or we could play as a killer on the hunt for survivors trying to hang them all and basically murder everyone. I better see some fun reactions and you get slaughtered. I mean, this game is actually kind of terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. This game imbues many different things in me. So the options we have is we have survivors. We can only do it in ranked, so you will see me online with other players, which is gonna be fun. So it's up to you guys. If you'd rather me play as survivor, where I'm going to try to escape the killer and live another day, survivor time, or play the killer. All right, so I will play a survivor. I will show you all the survivors that I currently have. I have some of the DLC of this game. I don't have all of it because it's really expensive and I do not have money for all that. But I do have some of it. So I have been playing this game for a little while. So one of the survivors I have is rank 17, William Bill Overbeck, who is originally from Left 4 Dead 2, which was a game that came out for the Xbox 360 like years and years ago. But I will give you the variety of survivors if you want me to play a certain character. So the base characters we have in the game are Nia Carlson, David King. Where are the other base characters? Oh no, the base, yeah. Dwight Fairfield, Meg Thomas, Claudette Morrill, Jake Park, and yeah, Nia Carlson. They're all David King. These six and William Overbeck are like the base survivors, like the ones that you start off the game with. And then all the other ones that I have are based off of the DLCs that I have that are based off the killers. So we have Laurie Strode, which if you don't know who Laurie Strode is, she's from the movie Halloween. She is in fact one of the survivors of this game. We have Ace Visconti. Some of these characters are real, some of these characters are not actually real. It really just depends on what they're from. Feng Min, she's another character. There's also Quentin Smith, who's from Nightmare on Elm Street. He's one of the guys in the movie. We also have Kate Denson, who's just another random survivor. Adam Francis, another one. Nancy Wheeler, she's from Stranger Things. If you've ever watched Stranger Things, she's from that. I personally haven't seen the show, so I really don't know much about Stranger Things. But we got her and Steve Harrington, too. So they're both survivors of this game. Another couple of survivors. We got Yui Kimura. I apologize if I botched the pronunciations on this. But we also have Zarina Kassir. Cheryl Manson. She's from Silent Hill. She's actually from the game. We also have Felix Richter and Yoon Jin Lee, who's the newest survivor that they put in the game with the newest little DLC. These are some other characters. Detective Tapp, I don't have him. Jeff Johansson, Jane Romero, Elodie Rakoto, and Ashley J. Williams. I really wanted Ashley Williams because he's an awesome character. He's from Ash vs. the Evil Dead series, which I've only seen the third movie of, but it's really funny and really ridiculous. But I unfortunately don't have him to play. So if there's any of these characters that pop out to you that you want me to play, the one that I have ranked up the most is Bill Overbeck, which means I have a bunch of perks for him that I can use and stuff. But I can do any of the new characters. I'll just be very underpowered. So I'll leave the choice up to you guys. If there's, you want me to be Will? Okay. So his shtick, his starting perks. Every survivor has 3 starting perks that they start out with. On the loadout. As you level them up, by playing games progressively, you'll go to this thing called the Blood Web, where right now I have some of this one filled out. But here, I'll just show you on a new character. I'll show you on Quentin Smith. I haven't touched Quentin Smith. So, whenever you pick a new character and you hit loadout, they start with personal perks. So you can only pick one perk at a time. But the more you level up, you'll unlock these perk slots where you can add perks to your repertoire. So, for example, his perks are pharmacy. You have a knack for finding medicine. Unlocking chests is 40% faster, and the noises caused by it, along with the hearing distances, are reduced by 8 meters. So that's one of the perks you can pick for him. Vigil. You look over your friends in dire situations. You and your allies within an 8-meter range recover from certain statuses 10% faster. And then once you go out of the range, you persist a little bit. And Wake Up, where once all gens are powered, which I'll explain, exit gates are revealed to you within a 128-meter range. And then while you open the gates, you reveal your aura to other survivors. So the perk setup, I'll go back to Will, because I have played him a lot. The perks that I currently have for him, that are the best ones. The reason why the other ones were yellow is because that's what they start off with. But as you progress through the Blood Web, as you get more blood points by playing the game and doing objectives and surviving and all that, you get the option to upgrade your perks. So the one that I have that's purple is that I happened to find a couple of times, so I got it at its highest rarity, which is Plunderer's Instinct. It's a very interesting perk. It unlocks potential in one's aura reading ability. So the auras, which is basically, it'll show when something is highlighted, the aura of unopened chests and items in the environment are showed to me standing within 32 meters. And it also gives me a higher chance at finding a better item from a chest. So it kind of brings along the part of greed with us from our ripped greed run. But we have a chance of finding some really nice items with Plunderer's Instinct. Anyone could get this perk. You kind of just have to get lucky on the Blood Web. Other perks are based off of certain characters, so only certain characters can acquire them. And then you have to acquire a bunch of in-game currency to be able to teach them to other people. So this one I was able to find for William. It's not his own perk. It's anyone can find this. No one left behind. It's inconceivable to leave someone behind. So if you ever get to the exit and you open the exit gate, I gain the effect where I gain additional currency for healing and unhooking other survivors. And I get a 40% boost to heal and unhook other survivors. And I also get to see the auras of all survivors for the rest of the match while we open the exit gate, which is like the end. So if the killer decides to hang someone at the end of the game, I can try to rush in and save him. We have Unbreakable, which is his personal perk. Past battles have taught me a thing or two about survival. It grants the ability to fully recover from the dying state once per trial. Trial just means it's the game. Increased dying recovery speed by 30%. So the way that getting hurt in this game works is if the killer hurts you and they slash you, you take damage. So you get put in the hurt state. So you'll get a little boost of speed, but you'll be in the hurt state. And then if they hit you again, you'll be put in what's called the dying state, where you go flat on the ground because you're super injured. And the killer can do one of two things. They can either pick you up immediately from the dying state and rush to a hook, where they'll hang you on a hook and you'll slowly bleed out and die. Or they'll walk away and try to find other survivors while you're down on the ground and helpless. So if the former happens, there's not really much we could do with this perk. But if the latter happens, where they leave me, I'll be able to, once per trial, be able to recover from dying, which is really situational, but it can be really helpful. And this last perk is Will Make It. Helping others heightens your morale. Whenever I rescue a survivor from a hook, I gain 100% speed boost increased when I heal others for 60 seconds. So basically what that means is, if I hook somebody and I unhook them as a survivor, we can run away to unoccupied corner of the map, and I can heal them really fast, which is really good. So my character is very support-like, also plundery. This medkit, we're not going to worry about because I got this from a chest in the last game. What's interesting is the items that you collect in the game, just the inventory items. If you manage to survive the trial, you get to keep whatever it is you get. So with Plunderer's Instinct, getting random items, if you survive the trial, you get to keep them for whenever you want to use them in another trial. So I have 2 of these because the last game I played, I happened to find one of these in a box, and I won and survived the trial, so I got to keep it. The medkit, basically what this does, it has a certain amount of charges. It lets you tremendously increase the speed that you heal others, increases skill check success zones, which basically means a skill check is a little like minigame where you have to hit a certain timing, and if you hit the timing well enough, you'll be able to boost the action speed of whatever you're doing, whether that be healing people or doing other various things that I'll explain. And then also unlocks the self-healing action. Normally in the game, you cannot self-heal yourself unless you have a certain character who has a certain perk. So it is very nice to find one of these in the game, especially when they're of the highest rarity. The lower rarity versions, they have less charges. They don't give you as much boosting to the heals, but they're common. You're more often to find them than not finding them. We're not going to be equipping any of these because we have the Plunderer's Instinct, so we're just going to hope to find something really, really nice. A toolbox. So this is another item we could find. The highest rarity I have is a common toolbox, where it increases repair speed. So the main objective of the survivors is you're trying to power up some generators around the map so you can light the way towards the exit and power up the exit gates. So if you find a toolbox, it will considerably help you repair the generators really fast. Now, unfortunately, the killer can always see each generator location at all times. So they'll know where a generator is located, but they won't know if there's anybody there. So they can, one of their objectives is they could walk around the generators to see if there's people doing them, and then they can try to kill the people. Also, they can choose to damage the generator while you're repairing it as you leave the generator. If they damage it, it will slowly regress the progress that you did trying to repair the generator, so you do have to be careful of that. You definitely don't want to do anything crazy, but if we find a toolbox, I have this big toolbox. I'm not going to use it because, as you can see, I only have certain amounts of these items, so we're basically hoping on the luck of finding more items. And there's also flashlights in the game. Flashlights, what they do is they can light your way in the darkness, so you can use them to light things up if it's really dark. Also, if a killer decides to hurt someone and put them in the dying state and pick them up, if you go right near them into their face with the flashlight, you can stun them, which will immediately drop the person and take them out of the dying state. So they'll be able to run away, and it's basically like a free save. There are also add-ons you can do. I have a bunch of add-ons with Will, but the problem is I don't want to use them because I'm not going to want to waste my actual items. But what they do is they have various effects to certain items that you can get. So for example, I'll show you this one, a cutting wire, or not cutting wire, I'll show you a gauze roll. So if you were to use a med kit and actually equip a med kit, you could add the add-on to it where it adds 12 charges to the med kit. Anytime you use an add-on in a game, they will automatically be used up no matter what if you win or lose in the trial. So that's something you do have to keep in mind. But the item itself for the survivor, if you win the trial, you keep. There's also offerings. So these are things that are burnable one-time use items before the trial starts that give various effects. Like Sealed Envelope grants 25% bonus blood points in all categories. So categories basically mean different like objectives in the game. Like, are you healing people? Are you trying to save them from hooks? Are you getting chased by the killer? Are you evading the killer? Are you repairing generators? So this is nice for gaining extra blood points. I don't like to use offerings that much because, as you can see, I really don't have. I have a decent amount, but I only have one of each, so it's not exactly that helpful. So let's get into a game. Let's get into our first game. So we're going in with 4 perks. In this top left corner, this is my player level. So I've been playing my overall progression. I'm level 11 right now, which is okay. It's not too bad. So this is my overall survivor rank. It will increase as the more I win, so it will put me into higher pools of better people playing the game. So for now, we're in pool 18, which is usually people who've been playing the game for a little bit, but not like super much. Also, I love how it says survivor and killer ranks are reset on the 13th of every month. It's like, yeah, okay. All right, so now this icon, this is just the icon of the game. We've now hit a lobby. Looks like someone else is playing Bill. All the survivors can play the same characters, or they can play different varieties of characters. So, for now, we're still sticking with Bill. Our loadout is still just going to be the 4 perks. We're not going to equip anything. We're just going to give it some gusto. And we're going to get into our game. Here's the thing. We won't know what killer we're fighting against until the game starts. So sometimes we'll get a little indication of who the killer is. But right now, as of right now, we don't know who it is. So we will be figuring it out in a little bit. Now it's going to show us any offerings that other players have used. We got Rotten Oak. And some people use some escape cakes, so they're basically going to get some extra blood points. Unfortunately, we did not get any tips or tricks to tip us off to who the killer is. Sometimes when the game loads in, it'll give us a tip and trick of whom we're up against. Unfortunately, that is not the case right now. We don't know who we're going up against. So, I suppose the first thing we're going to try to do is we're going to run around, we're going to try to find a chest, and we're going to hopefully get a really good item out of it. That's the plan. Bunching off of our greed run before, we're trying to be greedy and trying to find some items. So that's going to be our first objective. And then we're going to try our best to repair generators and heal survivors and protect survivors depending on how everything goes. So hopefully we won't be the first to die and won't be the first one sacrificed. But knowing my luck, that's probably going to be what happens. So we're still loading in. All right, here we go. So this is the game. We're going to be running around for a little bit. So there's a generator right here. I'm going to start repairing this generator a little bit. We definitely have to, we can also keep our eyes open so that if we happen to see the killer, we can run. Okay, I think the killer is around here. If you hear heartbeats, it means the killer is probably nearby. Okay, the killer is over there, so we're definitely going to avoid that area for now. Alright. Okay, it looks like the killer is actually after somebody right now, so that's good for us. So we can just start on another generator. Alright, that's a skill check right there. The more great skill checks you get, and if you do it perfectly, it will indicate more skill checks. So normally what I'd like to do is I'd like to just hit good skill checks and not great skill checks, so that we don't get as many of them. So for now, we're going to try our best to just work on this generator. Hopefully the killer doesn't come after us. I still don't know who it is, which is a big issue. Oh, geez, what is that? It's an indicator of whom the killer could be. I might have an idea of who it is. It might be Pyramid Head from, what's that game? Silent Hill? It might be, but honestly, I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna try my best after I do this generator to go around and see if I can either find something to plunder or try and heal someone, because people have gotten hurt and I'm definitely not a fan of that. Alright, so we did that, which will open this up. Oh, there's a chest right up there, which is pretty nice. I don't know if that's near the killer, though. I think we're okay. I'm gonna plunder what's up here. So we're gonna see what's in this chest. Oop, go over here. Oh, that person got hurt. That's not good. So that means the killer... Oh, yeah, this is definitely Silent Hill. Okay. So we're gonna grab whatever this is. Oh, cool, it's a generator box. Nice. So now we can repair generators fast. The killer was over there. Now the killer is all the way over there. So they might come after me. So I'm going to do something a little ballsy. I'm going to go over here. We're going to use the toolbox to start repairing this. So it'll help us repair the generator faster. I'm just trying to rush these generators. So that's what I did. The colors of the items, by the way, the purple ones are the ones you want because those are the very rare items. So, as you can see, we did the generator fast. Now that we have a red icon, we have someone actually with us while we're preparing it. So that means we're going to repair it a bit faster. So hopefully we'll be able to repair this fast enough before the killer comes over. Also, if you fail a skill check, the killer will get notified of your location, which can be really scary. Is this the person who's injured? I don't actually know. No, okay, they're not injured. Alright, so we did that gen. I'm going to open up this chest. Maybe we'll find something else really good in here. Let's see. Oh, we got a rare key. I'm going to definitely keep that. The rare key, I believe, helps you with certain things. Oh, well, it looks like the killer quit. So we actually just get the key for free. We won't exactly get to see what the key does. So that was a little sad. See, they have different badges. So I got Unbroken Iridescent rank. Which basically means if I escape the trial without being downed, I get really well. But basically, the killer quit. They just didn't want to deal with us for whatever reason. I couldn't tell you. It was a little unfortunate. We didn't even get to see the killer with our own two eyes. But I do believe we get to keep the item, which I did get to keep the key. So, the dull key. Alright, this is what it does. Various objects can be attached to its jump ring, which channels the dull key's remaining power into various effects. So you can use the key to open the hatch, or you can use the key with different rings. So, for example, the unique wedding ring makes it so that it reveals the obsession's aura and decreases your chances to be the killer's obsession. So you could put that on the key ring, and then you can see where one of the obsessions are. You also have the weaved ring, where the ring binds the key to the user, preventing its loss even in the darkest of times. So if I ever die while holding the key, I lose this add-on instead of the key, which is pretty good. Prayer beads, which adds 15 seconds to the key, or a prayer rope, which is 10 seconds to the key. But again, we're gonna just keep the key. That match was a little unfortunate. We're just going to do another Survivor run because that was just bad. We're going to go to the Blood Web. I have 11k blood points that I got for that match for free. Let's grab an Abominable Dressing, which gives us stuff for the med kit. And then we're going to grab this blueprint. Alright, so we ranked up on the Blood Web. Alright. Oh, and now we're in a new match. Here we are. That was quick. What I wanted to show you was there's this purple thing down here. So this is an offering. If I were to bring us to this on the Blood Web, it makes it so that increases all luck of survivors. So that would mean the stuff that we find in chests would be increased. But for now, we're just going to go in with the same setup, and we're going to try our best to survive again. All right, we're now. I see we're facing the Legion this time. So the Legion, every killer has a certain power. What the Legion does is they have an ability where they can sprint and deep wounds hurt us. So if we were to get hit by the killer, by the Legion, uh, while they're running and sprinting, we'll we'll be walking and running slower a little bit while we're in that state. But we can mend ourselves from that state and heal ourselves from that if we're far away enough from the killer, and we can get rid of that. But we would still be injured, but we wouldn't be broken and injured, basically. So Legion is definitely a pretty scary killer. And now we're inside a laboratory in a different map this time. I've actually never played this map, so we will be hoping I do okay on this. Alright, so the first thing that I want to do is I want to get to that chest. But I do have to be careful. I don't want to alert the killer to my presence. So I think I'm okay for now. Alright, we're going to open up the box. We're going to see what's inside. Let's see what we get. Nice. Okay. Well, it's not that great, but we got a small med kit. Alright, we got 2 people working on that gen. So we're not... Okay, we're all cramped up in here. Probably is not a good idea. So I'm getting out of here. I'm going to try to find a different generator. Let's not go too crazy. See if I can or can't find a generator. Okay, I haven't found anything yet. Uh-oh. Those heartbeats mean the killer is close. So it probably means they're below us. Don't know if it means they're going to come up here, though. Okay, no, they went away. So they did not come after us. Alright. I'm not doing much in terms of progressing anything because I have not found anything yet. Which is a little annoying. Alright, Legion looks like Legion hit somebody, which is a little unfortunate. I really do not know anything about this map. I need to find a generator somewhere. Good lord, this is very barren. Alright, so they got hooked over there. So I'm going to try my best to sneak over and rescue them. And maybe do this generator a little bit. The only issue is I do not know where the killer is. Okay, looks like someone actually went and saved our other survivor. Ooh, I hear the heartbeats. I don't know if they're coming after me. We do have this pallet here, which is nice. I'm still gonna try to repair this. I'm a little nervous, though. The killer is, like, kind of nearby, but hasn't come over to me yet. Alright, now the killer is after somebody already. Cool. As long as that person doesn't come my direction, then we will be okay. Alright. Come on, baby. We're almost done with this generator. Okay. Hopefully the... It's so annoying, because when you hear the killer in this game, you hear their heartbeat. So, I've been hearing a heartbeat for quite a while, and it's a little scary. Alright, did that. Alright, there's a chest down there, which I'm going to actually go and try to grab. Maybe we'll find something better than this low rarity med kit. So, let's hope our plundering luck is pretty good. The heartbeat's getting louder, so the killer might actually be here. A red key. Red is even more better than purple. Alright. We're just going to try to find another generator. Oh, I hear that music. That means the killer is somewhere close by. I am just going to chill in a locker. We're going to have no problem. Just waiting here. I'm not even going to try to get out of here just yet. Because I know the killer is, like, right there. Oh, do you see that? The killer is right there. Oh my god. Oh god, they have Iron Maiden. Are you kidding me? Alright, now we're probably going to get chased by the killer. Maybe not. Oh, there's Legion. I don't know why Legion's just waiting there like that, but they were. Ever go near the pole thing in this game? Yeah. Definitely got to be careful of just everything. No, don't. Uh-oh. Alright, so I'm within the view of the killer if they want to get to me. What the heck are they doing? Oh, God. Alright, they might be coming after me. Maybe not? Oh, geez. Nope, there they are. Oh, they're coming up the stairs. Okay. Ah, there we go. Alright, now I'm getting the hell out of here. Oh my god. Oh my god, no! Darn it. Alright, they hurt me, but I got to stun them a little bit. Oh, they're so gonna try to murder me. Oh, jeez. Here they come. Oh, I wish I had a pallet. MLG, I know. Alright. Oh, God. Oh, they went past me. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, we're just doing a loop. We are doing a loop. Oh, God. Oh, you missed. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, you missed again. He's trying. He's trying. Oh, God. He's just looking at me like, oh. Oh, I didn't pull down the pallet yet. We're still safe. Come on, big guy. Come on. Come on, get me. Oh, come on. You know you want to. He tried using his power to speed up and hurt me, but it didn't do anything. Yo, he's wasting his time. I'm wasting his time. Yo, let's go. Come on, Legion. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, big guy? What are you gonna do? Oh, come on. Slam. Ah! Wasted his time. Alright, now I just need to find another pallet and we'll be good to go. Or I'm gonna get hit. Never mind. Yo, he's probably so mad. He was like, oh, this guy looped me for like 2 minutes. Alright, now he's gonna put me on the hook. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. He was like, oh, I'm gonna try to hurt you. I'm not dead yet. I just need someone to come and try to save me. See, there's a guy right there. He's gonna save me right now. Watch. What are you doing? See? Apparently these guys are friends. Can you heal me? No, don't stun him. Don't be a meanie. Alright, now we have a problem because I do not have an easy loop. Try to escape. Yeah, I know. I did. Now the issue is that I am hurt, so I do need to find somebody somewhere. I really need to find someone to help heal me. I don't know where anybody is, though, which is a little unfortunate. Heal me. Heal me. Thank you. I'm so happy these guys are healing me. I was like, I don't even care if you don't want to use the med kit. Alright, let's hit this gen. Oh, what the fuck? You didn't finish healing me, you dick. Oh. I didn't heal yet. Thank you. Alright, we're all just chilled up in this room. Alright, so what's gonna happen now is, this is the end game right here. Apparently one of the survivors is messing around with the killer, which basically means this should be a free win for us, but we'll see. Alright, now we're gonna hit this gen. Do I use the hatch? I'm so tempted to use this red key to go into the hatch, but I want to keep the red key because it's really hard to get. Nope, I'm gonna use it. Oh, I'm a dick. I used the key that we got from this trial, and I instantly left. I did it! I won! It was just me! I screwed my team over! Alright, we'll spectate. So now they're in the end game, someone's opening up the exit, so we should be okay. I think the whole team's probably gonna win. The killer didn't even do much. I looped the killer for like 2 minutes. They've been messing around with somebody. Yeah, this person has been messing around with Legion. So I think we pretty much just win. Yeah, I don't know what the heck this person has a relationship with this killer, but I really don't know what's happening here. I totally wasted the key, by the way, but it was totally worth it because the hatch was right there. Normally you have to try to find that hatch if it only spawns if you're the last person in. So now this person, all that they really need to do is just escape. I really have no idea what they're trying to do here. This is the most these are probably the two most bizarre games I've ever had. Because I really don't know what's going on here. Just escape. There's no reason to not escape right now. My god. Like, what are you doing? Don't wait to the last possible second. This is the most cursed game I think I've ever played. This person was legit messing with the killer. Oh my god. They had... Oh, they were just... Oh, they opened... Oh, that's why. They did have Iron Maiden. That's so weird. But that was a game. That was, in fact, a game. I will say GG's. I'll tell the chat and the people here GG. I was like, wow, that was something. That was funny. That was the most cursed game I've ever played. I was like, what is happening? I've had some good games before. That was nuts. Alright, so let's go on this blood web a little bit. Let's get some of these nice thingies. Upgrade to a perk. Get some common stuff here. Alright. Yeah, GG. I know. Alright, so now we have the other side of the other faction of the game, which is a killer. You play a solo killer. So I'll show you all the killers I have. The ones that you start off the game with are the Trapper, who's each killer also has their own power. So the killer, or the Trapper's, all his is he leaves bear traps around the map, and if survivors step in them, they get hurt. There's also the Wraith, which is pretty interesting. I played him a lot, where you can cloak invisible using his wailing bell, and then run around really fast, undetectable by the other survivors until you go back out of it. And then you can come back out of it and hurt people. The Hillbilly, which his shtick is that he runs around with a chainsaw, and if you use it, you can like sprint really fast with the chainsaw. And if you hit survivors with it, it insta-downs them. We also have the Nurse. Her shtick is that she can warp with Blink. And then instant like warp near someone and hurt them, which is alright. The Huntress, Her shtick is that she throws hatches at survivors to injure them from a distance. So they'll go down a health state, but they won't go down to like a dying state. So you still have to like knife them. So her is interesting. The shape. This is Michael Myers. If you don't know who Michael Myers is, you need to watch Halloween. So Michael Myers. So this is they originated the game mode of Michael Myers in I believe it was Call of Duty, where one person was trying to just kill everyone else and everyone else had to hide. So they put him in this game. Uh, the shtick that he has, I didn't even go the other ones yet. I might be Mike, but I want to check the other ones. His shtick is that if he stalks his prey, he becomes slowly more stronger. So he'll get like increased movement speed, and then when he becomes evil within 3, he'll be able to insta down people and move really fast. So he's pretty fun. The hag, she's interesting. Her shtick is that she places traps to them. Like she places like a little like rune on the ground, and then she can instantly warp to the wherever it is, which is not bad. The doctor, his shtick is that he triggers electrical charges, being able to blind and incapacitate survivors, and then makes it so that they all scream, and then you can see where they are, which is pretty cool. The Nightmare, Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street. He's one of the most interesting killers of this entire game, where he passively puts survivors into his dream world, where he can use his certain abilities. He can warp around the map and attack survivors while they're in the dream state. So that's pretty cool. There's also the clown. His shtick is that he has certain bottles that he throws. He's also big and huge. He's pretty scary. He throws bottles at survivors to like incapacitate them and do various things. There's also the spirit. Her shtick is that she can phase walk, so she could walk like really fast, going one place to another without being seen. So she's okay. The ghost face. So this is the killer from Scream. If you've ever seen Scream, it's pretty cool. He is similar to Michael Myers in that he can use Night Shroud to fully conceal himself and then stalk people. And then once he fully stalks them, he'll be able to insta-down them, which is pretty cool. There's also the Demigorgon. This is the one of the monsters from Stranger Things. So you could put portals down around the map and warp around to them using the Demigorgon's power. So it's pretty decent. Then there's also the Oni, who's like a Japanese undead samurai character, where every time you hurt people, he can absorb the blood of the survivors. So then, when he has his full charge, he could use like a demon charge where he rushes on people, or he can use his giant like bat on his back to insta down people. There's also the Death Slinger, who I'll probably play at some point. His shtick is that he has a spear gun where you can actually shoot people, and once you shoot people, you can reel them in with like a chain gun and then hit them, which is pretty cool. This is the character from Silent Hill. His shtick is that he can have a special hook where you're stuck in a cage and then has a specific like kill if you do that. There's also the Blight. His shtick is that he can run really fast and run into things and continue running fast, which is pretty cool. And then this is the newest character to the game, the Trickster, where his shtick is that he throws a bunch of like little mini knives at people that you only have a limited amount of, but you can rush to certain areas to get more. But anyway, those are most of the killers that I have. There are some that I don't have, but we'll play Michael Myers because it just makes the most sense. So whenever you play a new character, you don't have any add-ons or offerings. So his perks that we can choose are Dying Light, where we can become obsessed with one survivor. All of his perks make him obsessed with the survivor, which makes sense. Your obsession gains a 33% action speed bonus to unhooking and healing other survivors. Each time I hook a survivor that isn't the obsession, if the obsession is alive, I gain a token. If the obsession is alive, all survivors who are not the obsession get 2% penalty to repair, healing, and sabotage speeds for each token. So It's not a great perk right now, but it gets a lot better when you upgrade it. There's also play with your food. You become obsessed. Each time you chase an obsession and let them escape, you receive a token up to a max of 3. Uh, each token increases your basic movement speed by 3%, but each time you do an attack, you lose a token. Also, save the best for last, where each you also become obsessed with someone. Earn a token for each basic attack that is not dealt to the obsession. Each token grants a 5% decreased successful basic attack cooldown. So basically, what that means is if I miss an attack, the cooldown is shortened. But if I hit the obsession with a basic attack, it will make me lose 4 tokens. So of all the 3 perks, I think play with your food is probably the best because if I do a basic attack, I only lose 1 token. Whereas if I hit the survivor or I hit the obsession, I'll lose 4 on this one. So I'm gonna go with play with your food. So we're gonna pick that. So I'll explain his powers to you while we're loading up here. So yeah, his shtick is that it's called Evil Within. So it allows the shape to see his prey clearly and build up more power by stalking them. So in the Evil Within 1, which is our base start, we are undetectable. We have slower movement speed, and our basic attack has a slightly decreased lunge. But if we upgrade ourselves by stalking people, we go to Evil Within 2, where we have a smaller terror radius, so people won't be able to see us as close and hear us as close. We have slightly faster movement speed, and our basic attack has better lunge. And if we trigger Evil Within 3, when triggered, all survivors, I will get to see every single survivor for 60 seconds. So I will literally be able to see where every character is on the map for 60 whole seconds. But once that happens, then I will immediately go back down to Evil Within 2. So optimally, what I want to do is stalk someone to a point where I'm at least on Evil Within 2, and then stalk people to the point where I'll be able to get within Evil Within 3. So I'll be able to like down someone on Evil Within 3, and then put them on a hook, and then once I do that, I can see where everyone else is. So I'll be able to locate and track them down. So that's basically the plan. Hopefully it will go out to be pretty good. Let's see. Do I have any customizable things for him? No, I don't. I thought I would, but no, there's no point in me putting any of these on. That's kind of stupid. Alright. So now, typically, it takes more time as I've been playing the game. I've been playing it more on, later in the days. Typically, I've been able to get into killer lobbies faster than survivor lobbies. But today has been, the complete opposite, I will say. It's been the complete opposite. Where I got into those survivor games really fast, and I also had the 2 weirdest survivor games I've ever played. So yeah, we're just basically waiting to get into this match. So I thank everyone who's been coming to the stream so far. Whoever is watching the stream, I do appreciate it. This is my first stream ever. I'm glad the sound works and everything. So I just want to know how everyone's doing. If there's anything you guys want to chat about while we're loading up. And yeah. Still just trying to load up here. I'm slowly going to get more and more into streaming. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do each time. I'll game some of the times. I might want to talk some of the times if we have enough people to be able to just chat, see how everyone's doing, see what's going on. But for now, I will be gaming for a while. I'll typically stream maybe a couple hours. Not a lot because I don't want to exhaust myself just yet, but I will play for a little while. So yeah, we can see all the survivors and who they're playing as. We don't get to see their level though, but we do. We could do a game show, yeah. But I do need. I would if I were to do a game show, I would probably need people to be watching, or at least enough people, or have someone on and do it. I don't know, but that is a possibility. Yeah, I could do that, but I'd have to figure out how to do all that. But that's true. That is an option. So we're basically waiting for this one survivor to ready up, which I'm sure they're not gonna do. I mean, we could collab. Well, you're not exactly much of a streamer just yet, so I don't really see how we would collab. You'd have to figure out how to do streaming too. But let's get into this. It's easy, man. Super duo. Alright, let's see. They added on a tarnished coin, which just adds another chest. There's a secret one that I don't know about. And that other useless offering. Alright, so I don't know what map will be put on. Every game, it's a random map based off of what people have in terms of the maps. Now go kill all of them? Yeah, I'm going to try my best. There's a good chance that I most likely won't kill them all. I'm at least hoping to get one or two of them. There have been really good games that I've played with the Wraith where I've actually gotten all four of them hooked and they've all died, which was pretty cool. But do it for Wakanda. Wrong series. Michael just does it because he feels like it. Alright, so we're in a swamp. So as you can see, we have those little black outlines on our sides, which means we are undetectable. They cannot see us. And then we have, this is our stalking power. As you can see, we move really slow. Like, this is really slow. So we really got to try and find some people. So all those, we can see all the generators. We can see, or every single one is located. Let's see. There's no one over here. I still can't see anyone yet. Still haven't found anyone yet. I don't know why they're not working on gens yet. I mean, I'm sure they're all probably on it. Wow, they all bum rushed a generator. That's great. Come here, big guy. No, no, no. Okay. I have no idea why you were trying to do that, but okay. Let me get the nice music. I'm actually going to try to feed off of him. So see in the bottom left corner, we're actually gaining a stack of stuff. Oh, and that's our obsession, actually. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Alright, now we're in Evil Within 2, so now we're going to walk a little bit faster. We are detectable, though. We do have a lower range. It looks like all these guys are trying their best to bum rush generators, and I'm not a fan of that. I will say. I'm not sure where they went. They're... Okay, they went up there. Okay. So let's see where they come down. I do not see them just yet. Okay, if I had to guess, they're probably coming over here. No, they're not over here yet. Where are they? Oh, they probably went all the way over there. Yeah, this team looks like they're doing pretty well, all things considered. They're all really trying to team up with each other, trying to bum rush these generators, which is a thing. It's a play style. I'm not a fan of it, but it is a play style. It's a little unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Nope, they're not over here. Not on the boat. Ah, I see one. See, when I'm stalking them, they can actually see me as well. Like, they can see me stalking them. Okay, so they were working on this generator. This person is still over here. What are you doing? We can also damage the generators, which is cool. What are you doing over here? Oh my god, I'm bad at the game. Okay, that person's trying to blind me, but it won't work. Yeah, nice job. I'm gonna feed off of you really quick if you don't mind. Oh, okay. They could blind me with flashlights, but that's not that big of a deal. Okay, looks like they're almost done with this one. Or they're trying to do this one, but I'm gonna damage it so that they don't do it. I am gonna go back to this one. I'm not sure if there's anyone over here. Okay, there's no one over here. What are you still doing here? What was the plan? Oh, jeez. Yeah, throw that pallet down. Throw it down. And then we can destroy that so that they can't use that anymore. Alright, I definitely think I need to see where everybody is. So I'm going to feed off of you for a little bit. Alright, we are at the cusp. Alright, that person I'm sure is just trying their best to distract me. Yeah, hi. Nice job, idiot. Yeah, come on, big guy. Come on. Got him! Got him! Come here, you. That's what you get. That's what you get for trying to use that flashlight on me, you dick. That's what you get. Wham. Alright, yeah, they're really trying to hit these gens. But I'm going to gimp this guy. Hi. We're going to do that. I'm sure the person's going to try to save him. Nope. Okay, where'd you go? Unfortunately, our evil within 3 is going to die soon. But it doesn't matter, because we got someone over here. Ah, nice. Got her. Alright, we're going to... I do kind of want to feed off her a little bit. Alright, we're going to avoid her now. Alright, we're going to go back to the hook. We're going to see if there's anyone over there trying to save him. Can't exactly see if anyone's over here. Alright, now they're just struggling for survival. The only issue is that I know they're bum rushing these generators, which is a problem. But there's not much I could do about that. Alright, let's just kind of walk away. Ah, see? You think you're smart, buddy. You think you're smart. You think I'm not trying to camp. Yeah, you try and blind me, bro. You're not keeping this guy alive. I'm sorry. It's not happening. I'm like, I am making sure this person is staying dead. I'm sorry. Alright, now that's done. I'm not going back to that guy. We're going to go over here because I'm sure this is where everyone is. They're going to open the exit gates. Let me feed. Oh, you're so bad. You're so bad. What was that? That was a great play by you. What the heck? You get insta-downs. Ah, nice and easy. Alright, you're down for the count. Alright, so they're most likely going to be going out the other exit gate. So I'm going to try to make my way over there. Oh, I can't sneak to see if they're over there. Okay, they're probably not. I'm going to go back to where the hook is. I'm sure they're going to try and save that person. Maybe open up this gate. No? Okay. What the heck? They're not going after this person? That's weird. Is there like another exit gate I'm just unaware of? Okay, they did decide to save them, which is fine. I'm sure they're going to try to open the exit gate, but I'm going to be right here. You know what? I'm going to open it up for them. I'll start the end game. See if you all can get out. Ah, I see here's somebody. Hello. I missed. You could get out if you're lucky. Got her. Alright, but the question is... Okay, you're... Oh, I'm still holding on to the person. I was not paying attention. I thought they stunned me, but I guess they didn't stun me long enough. Hanger! Oh, you want to mess with me? You want to mess with me, huh? Oh, I missed. Uh-oh. Ah! I hit her, but I can't pick her up. So that's a little unfortunate. They bum rushed these generators. It was a little unfortunate. But we got one. We got one of them. So we did alright. We did 4th best in the game. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have a lot of good perks from Michael. Which is a little sad. Oh, wow. They start that's why, because someone used a rare offering. So what they did is that they made it so that they all started together. Because this person is like stupidly high ranked. Okay. Well, I got 3 people apparently had flashlights. It's crazy. So that was an okay killer game. It wasn't amazing. I probably could have done better, but they were all just camping together. So not much I could do about that. Alright, let's just get all these things. Alright. What's the perk that I got? Oh yeah, Deer Stalker. Yeah, I really didn't get much. No point in doing that. So I'll do one more. I'll try to do a little better with him, but... See, he's good. He's really good. He can insta-down people in Tier 3. Unfortunately, when you have a team that consists of a person who had a offering that put every survivor together, and they bum rushed every generator, there is nothing I could do. So that was a little unfortunate, but hopefully this next match will be a little bit better. I'm hoping, but who knows. I like Michael Myers though. I like the shape. He's a good killer. Don't get me wrong. His power is certainly interesting. Would I classify him as a hard killer, though? I don't know. I mean, you just have to get used to the fact that you want to get out of Tier 1 as soon as possible because you want to have better movement speed. Because when you go super duper slow, you just don't want to bother. You really don't. So... hopefully we'll get a game with not a high rank person who burned a expensive offering for the match. I'm hoping. We'll see though. We shall see. So how are you liking the game so far? I like this game. I think this is a fun game. I think it's definitely a different experience. It's an interesting survival horror game. Playing as the survivors usually means that you'll win like 60% of the time. Very fun, yeah, I know. When you play a survivor, it's a different game though. When you play as the killer, it's like a different game because you're all by yourself. You have no teammates. You have to do everything on your own. So you have to figure out pretty much how the play style of the survivors works. That last game was really annoying because, like I said, the person was a higher rank. They had an expensive offering that brought them all together, and they bum rushed every generator. And as the shape, I have no control over the generators. I have no way to warp around the map or anything. So I'm only going as fast as my tier 2 will let me. And play with your food only increased my movement speed by a little bit. Like, it's a good perk, don't get me wrong. I love the perk, but I want to upgrade it because otherwise it's not exactly that useful. But I love this game because it really combines an interesting like game with a bunch of killers and a bunch of characters. So it's really cool to have all these horror franchises represented in this game. Are there some others that I would like to see in this game? Yeah, probably. I mean, you have the shape, which is probably one of the most. Oh, we're in a mess now. One of the most well-known horror movie villains. You also have Freddy Krueger, which is pretty up there. I would say people would know who Freddy Krueger is. Uh, if there was one horror character I would want in this game that isn't already here, I would like to see Chucky. If you know Chucky the doll from Chucky, I think he would make a really interesting killer. But I don't exactly know how that would work. I don't know how they would program him into the game. But if he did, it would be pretty interesting. All right, so it looks like everyone here is starting with some kind of an item, which is kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, they all have boxes, and one person has a flashlight. So basically, what that means is one person is gonna have the ability to stun me. Let's see. All right, two people are noobs, and one person is using a bigger offering. So basically, the shtick of what they're going to be doing is exactly the same as what everyone else was doing. Uh, Thankfully, they're not all going to be starting together because they don't have someone who's higher rank. But what's going to happen right now is that since they all have toolkits, they're all going to try to bum rush generators. Thankfully, I was able to catch that before the match started. So I'm definitely going to be looking around. The thing is, I need to find one person. I need to find one person. Hopefully the obsession. It would be nice if I could find the obsession first. Because if I find the obsession, I can get to tier 2 and also get some play with your food so that I can get some more movement speed. So that's the plan. But we're going to have to look around these generators because these guys are going to be bum rushing them. And I am certainly not a fan of that. Alright, so they're not going to be here. Nope, alright, they're not over here. Not on this gen. The problem is that there's just so many generators you have to find. Alright, and now I hear this generator, so I know they're working on the one in here. Or at least somebody is. So all I need to do is find the entrance, which is right over up here. Alright, wait for it. And bam. I was gonna say, she had like no idea that was happening. She was like, what is happening? Where'd you go? So you could track them. Oh, I found the obsession. Where'd they go? Oh, if I could find the obsession again, that would be amazing. I'm sure they probably just went back up. So I'm going to go back up. All right, now we're in tier 2. Now the game begins. I would appreciate if you stopped doing that. Okay. Yeah, I don't care. Alright, let's actually try to find somebody now. Somebody different. Okay, no one's doing that gen. I'm convinced this person is going to be on this generator. Yeah, see? They're already back on it. Oh, hi. There's someone else here, too. I mean, sure. Well, thank you for the pallet that you definitely just wasted. I'm gonna get myself right to tier 3 because I definitely want to start one-shotting these guys. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Okay, you vault into that. Come here, buddy. Got him. Oh, we got him. We got him. All right. Let me go to a hook, which is right over here. Nice. Hang him. All right, nice. I found where someone is probably over here. They're probably like, oh, I should be fine. Nope. Come here, you. Myers is coming for you. What are you doing? Spin burst? Nope. Got her. Got her. All right. We're going to be getting out of tier 3 any second now. That's okay. Can I stalk them while they're... No. That would be too easy. Is someone on this gen? No. But I am going to damage it. I'm sure someone's going to try and save this person. Because they've been pretty good about saving each other. Ah, I found someone. I don't know if they saw me, but I saw them. It's like I'm kind of slugging a little bit. I kind of want this person to die. But at the same time, I know they're doing generators. So I think for now, I'm going to try to... Yeah, I'll let them save him. Ah. Yes. Show me where you are. Still around here? No. Okay, you're gone. Alright, they're healing each other. So that's a thing that's happening. It's a little annoying. I know they're working on this. No? Wow, they aren't working on this one. Maybe they're working on this one. Oh, I put myself in a trapped room. Yep, I'm in a trapped room. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's check over here. Okay, they were working on this one, but then they ran away. That's weird. Okay, they aren't working on that one anymore, so they gave up on that. So they were working on that one, and they have this one and the other one. So I'm going to guess... I know they're healing each other, but... Damn it, they were working on that one. Okay. I can see wherever you're going to go. If you would like to feed me, I would be more than happy. Oh, he was right in front of me. I'm stupid. I was like, wait, this guy is literally right in front of me. What am I doing? Alright, well. You kind of gave yourself up. A little weird. Not sure if that was a good play, but sure. If I had to guess, they're probably on that one over there. Or that one. See if I can hear it. Okay, they aren't working on that one. They saved the guy from the hook. They aren't working on this one. Oh, they're just trying to heal each other. Oh, okay. I see. They aren't necessarily... Oh, they could be on this gen, actually. No, they did that one. What the heck? Alright, now it's go time. I really gotta figure out... Alright, they're not gonna go over there. They're gonna go over here. Yep. Hello. Oh, I can't stalk him anymore. I ran out of stalks with him. Alright, let's... I'm gonna head to the other exit gate, because I'm sure that's where they are right now. I could tell in about... Yep. Yeah, put me in tier 3, bitch. Yeah, you might get away, but no one else is. Unless they open up the other doors. If they open up the other doors, I'm screwed. I think this is a lost match. I don't think I'm going to win this one. I don't think I'll even get one. Oh, they're trying to open this one up. Hello. No, I missed. No. I'm getting one of you. Yeah, you run away, bitch. I got one of them. Ah, oh, that's so annoying. They were all on this side of the map. That's so annoying. They had literally one person over there. Okay. I'm gonna keep stabbing you, because it's funny. Stab. 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 Ah, Myers, why you... They did the same thing the other guys did, but like slightly worse. I got Brutal Killer though, so that's not terrible. That means we did alright this match. So that means we did... Yeah, we did okay. We didn't do great. Yeah, holy crap. Look at these guys. 11, 16, 16. I'm only 18. This guy had 4 perks. And yeah, they had 3 people with toolboxes and a flashlight. Like, what was I supposed to do? There was not much I could do there. Which is a little unfortunate. But what are you going to do? Alright, I got a reward from the rift, which is just like a progressible thing here. Okay. I don't care. Let's see. Can I get any interesting perks for him? No, that's not good. Darn. So yeah, that was Dead by Daylight, guys. I wish I could have done a little better as the shape. The big issue with him is just his speed is so bad. And like his perks are just not good to start off with. Like they're decent. They're decent, but like they're not good, man. Like play with your food. Honestly, all of his are very conditional because you have to find where this obsession is. And then you have to either chase them and let them escape, or you get a cooldown on your attack. But like movement speed is just better. But I don't know. I like Myers, but he is definitely... You have to be very, very good at this game to use him very well. And you also need to get into lobbies with characters and people that just don't bum rush generators. Which would be nice. But, nope. That was not the case. So yeah, that was Dead by Daylight. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So yeah, the stream has been going on for pretty long, so I'm probably gonna call it now. We did play quite a bit today. We did do a nice... We basically won Greed mode. I mean, did we not win? The game said we didn't win, but I got the kill. You saw the animation of him dying. I should have won that. It was a little unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? I also won a lot of Survivor in the probably the funniest games I've ever seen. Good job. Yeah, thanks. I thought it was really funny, those Survivor games, so that was nice. The killer games could have been a little better if I didn't have such annoying opponents. especially ones that were really high ranked. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was the first stream ever for Invado Zim. I'm glad you whoever came. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you watched, and I haven't exactly come with a schedule yet of when I'm going to be streaming, but I've taken some cool exit line. I'm not done yet. I'll be done in like a minute. Let me do an outro first. I haven't done a schedule yet for what I'm gonna stream, when I'm gonna stream, what I'm gonna stream each time. I do like Binding of Isaac a lot. I do like Dead by Daylight, so those will probably come back at some point. Uh, I'll probably go during the day streaming. I might do evening streamings. I can't do super late at night because you gotta sleep. I'm not gonna stay awake till 2 in the morning. Uh, so pretty much if I do like a nighttime stream, it'll be around like 5, 6 o'clock. Like invade them out. No, that just sounds so cheesy. I'm not gonna do a cheesy outro line, but I hope or something like that. Well, I hope you guys had fun. I hope you had a fun time watching me fail. I told you I'm not the best at games. I'm the best. I'm good at some games, but some games they just want me to lose. They just want me to lose. So yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I'll see you whenever I see you. I'll definitely be letting people know whenever I'm streaming again, when I'm streaming. So yeah, hope you guys had a great time, and hope you enjoyed your stay. Uh, so have a nice rest of your day, and good night if you're at nighttime. Outro line. Do I have? He wants me to have an outro line. Uh, that's awful. I'm not. This is my first time. Okay, I haven't made an identity just yet. So I guess here's my. I'll do. This will be my outro line. Thanks for your stay. Have a good rest of your day. Alrighty. Good night is not how you do it. I know. I just did my other one though. No. What do you mean no? I'm trying my best here. Okay, that's terrible. All right. Well, I will think of a better outro line and I will do it. So, uh, have fun, everyone. Peace.